Hello, in this episode of Race Max Direct Tech, we are taking a look at the BTR Equalizer inlet manifold for LS. When it comes to making horsepower in your naturally aspirated LS, you want to rev past 6,000, probably go up to 8,000 RPM. And when you want to make that sort of power, most people want to get a high ram style inlet manifold. They also work really well in turbocharged and supercharged applications as well. But the problem with the high ram inlet manifold is they're tall. You've got a nice long runner, and then the plenum chamber sits on top, and it doesn't fit under the hood or bonnet of your car. And you can't make it look like a stock street car or a sleeper, and you have to put a cowl or cut a hole or whatever. So BTR have the Equalizer, which solves that problem. You get a high ram style runner, but the plenum chamber is actually underneath the runner. So you can see that design here. That would normally be up on top, which would make this thing really tall. So if we take the lid off, you can see that you still have that high ram style inlet runner design, but you have the plenum underneath. You still got plenty of volume in here in the inlet manifold or the plenum chamber, which means you get the same sort of performance, but now nice and low profile, and will clear under the hood of most cars running an LS, or certainly make clearance a hell of a lot easier. So let's take a look at some of the features. First up, made in the USA, which is pretty proudly displayed up on top. The whole assembly is actually quite lightweight because it's cast from 319 aluminium. Obviously less weight is always a good thing. So we'll take the top off, and you can see it's all an O-ring seal, so no gaskets. It's also O-ringed where it joins to the head, so no gaskets that can break there either. You can see this is a cathedral port, obviously also available in a rectangle port as well. Ports for injectors and adding an aftermarket fuel rail is all pretty straightforward. You can see the runner design inside, very good. The whole point of this manifold is that inlet runner design. 102mm bore for the throttle body, got a few different options there, and you can see some map sensor ports on the front and on the back as well. Comes with all the O-rings, the gasket for the throttle body, and all the bolts you need, and a pretty self-explanatory kit and very straightforward to install. So the inlet manifold is two-piece, obviously part of the casting process, but the bonus is it allows you to get inside and do any extra porting and check inside if you need to. If you want any more information, you want to order one for yourself, just contact the guys at Race Max Direct.